I have a strange superpower. Whenever I speak, leaves spurt out of my mouth. But the woman sitting next to me didn't see anything. I quickly covered my mouth, but leaves kept pouring out. Suddenly, I woke up. It was just a dream. However, when I looked at the tree in the yard, I was completely stunned. Where did this tree come from? Moreover, every time I speak, the leaves on the tree fall off. I didn't understand what was happening, so I went to see a master. At a glance, the master saw that my life was bound to the tree. For every word I say, one leaf falls off. When all the leaves are gone, I will be close to death. I doubted this, so I wrapped a section to the tree.
I want my baby back, baby back, baby back. I want my baby back ribs.
A lot of leaves fell off. I was shocked. To break our bond, I raised an axe and chopped at the tree. As a result, I was bounced away on the spot, and the same wound appeared on my waist. Now I fully believed what the master said. To avoid speaking, I tried to communicate by writing, but the leaves still fell. I was really angry, so I made a friendly gesture. As a result, more leaves fell. My smile disappeared instantly. Days without being able to speak are terrible. I wanted to buy a cup of coffee, but I could only gesture with my hand. In the end, I received 6 cups of coffee. While I was waiting for the traffic light, a blind man came over. He asked me if it was a green light. I could only hum softly. The blind man immediately strode forward. To save the blind man, I hurried forward to stop him. As a result, not only did a chain accident happen, but all the coffee in my hand was gone. I decided to see a psychologist. Because I couldn't speak, I couldn't express my pain. I could only sit awkwardly with him, then smile at each other. The bad luck didn't stop there. When I was meeting with a client, the gardener was watering the tree just in time. Sweaty drops rolled down my face. The client was very scared and ran away quickly. The boss was very angry, but he still gave me a chance. We went to meet the client together, and this time, the gardener started spraying insecticide on the tree again. I felt dizzy, and my body began to lose control. Then I stuck a biscuit into the boss's nostril. Just like that, I was fired. I suspected I had done too many bad things, so I tried to make up for it by doing good deeds, such as giving bread to the poor and donating my Rolex watch to the nuns. But everything remained the same. My wife also left home with the children because of my silence. So I found my wife and told her I really loved her. A few more leaves fell. Then I went to visit my mother. She has Alzheimer's disease and always mistakes me for my father. But this time I didn't refute. Instead, I kissed my mother's forehead. Finally, I came to my father's grave and said the words hidden in my heart. I have long forgiven you. Suddenly, thunder rumbled. As the last 3 leaves fell, I collapsed to the ground. But this wasn't the end. I was still alive because I realized my true heart. The big tree regained its vitality. What do you want to say to the people you love?
As soon as the man took off his clothes, he found someone behind him, trying to attack him from behind. Daniel kindly warned them that he was not to be messed with. The prisoners who heard this didn't take him seriously at all. As soon as one of them launched an attack, Daniel stabbed him in the shoulder. Then he delivered a whip kick. The others swarmed him when they saw this, but none of them were his match. With a few random moves, he knocked the prisoners down. Thanks to his strong strength, no one dared to mess with him anymore. After being released from prison, he checked into a hotel, because nearby, there was a group of people holding illegal boxing matches. The winner could take all the prize money, but if they lost, Daniel watched secretly from the side. At this time, a cowboy stepped into the ring, and his opponent was a strong, muscular man. The big guy was loyal to the gang leader. Thanks to his strong body, he had never lost a match so far. The cowboy threw a punch as soon as he got in the ring, but the big guy felt nothing. He continued to launch attacks, but they had no effect. Instead, he was kicked down by the big guy. The big guy sat on the cowboy and threw punches like raindrops, hitting the cowboy's body. The cowboy's manager quickly called a stop. In the end, he lost $30,000. He returned to his car in frustration. Just then, Daniel appeared from the back seat. He was so scared that he quickly grabbed his gun, thinking he had met a robber. It turned out Daniel wanted to join the competition. Since the manager had just lost his boxer, he agreed readily. Soon came Daniel's first match. His opponent was a somewhat famous boxer. He saw Daniel was a newcomer and didn't take him seriously at all. As a result, Daniel hit him with a back kick, plus a combination of flying kicks, leaving him unable to stand up. The whole process took less than 2 minutes. Everyone present was shocked when the manager saw his strength. He felt like he had found a treasure. The next day, they went to the casino again. The manager used $8,000 to set up a bet, asking them to send their strongest boxer, but he was still knocked down by Daniel. The other side cheated and refused to give the money, hiding the money in their pants and telling all their underlings to attack. Daniel fought against multiple people alone and took care of everyone easily. Then he took back the money. After this incident, he became famous overnight and also attracted the attention of the gang leader. Soon, he was about to face the final showdown with the big guy. Do you think he can win? Please leave your opinions.